This is IGN. Coming up, Nintendo released a music app and it's already available? Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, Baldur's Gate 3 players have downloaded more than 50 million mods in less than 2 months, including 10,000 that renamed Withers Bone Daddy. Developer Larian Studios shared the milestone in an X or Twitter post, saying the feat had been achieved in the time since official modding support arrived via Patch 7 on September 5th. This means traditional mods created outside of the Patch 7 modding tool aren't counted in the 50 million figure, so the actual number will be much, much higher. Together, you've downloaded more than 50 million mods since Patch 7 introduced modding support, Larian said. Apparently, 10,000 of those downloads were you renaming Withers to Bone Daddy, so glad we could facilitate that. Modding the beloved Dungeons & Dragons-based role-playing game appears to be snowballing in popularity, as only 15 million had been downloaded by October 1st. More than double that amount has since been downloaded in basically the same amount of time. Next, Xbox subsidiary Activision Blizzard has revealed the Call of Duty franchise has now crossed an eye-watering 500 million units sold ahead of the release of Black Ops 6. Activision Blizzard told the Washington Post of the 500 million figure, which was reached prior to Black Ops 6 having the biggest Call of Duty launch of all time. It enjoyed the highest player numbers, hours logged, and total matches played in its opening weekend. Black Ops 6 is undeniably a huge success, not only because critics have praised its fast-paced multiplayer modes and return-to-form single-player campaign, but there are some caveats to the figures boasted by Microsoft and Activision Blizzard. The former now owns the latter, meaning Black Ops 6 was the first Call of Duty to launch straight onto Xbox Game Pass. Microsoft said Game Pass set a new record for new subscribers in one day, but didn't reveal how many sales were lost as a result. Ahead of launch, analysts expected Black Ops 6 to boost Game Pass subscribers by between 2.5 and 4 million, but at the cost of 6 million lost sales. And Jack Ryan is coming back after all, but his return might be a little different than you think. Amazon announced on Wednesday that it's in development on a Jack Ryan feature film, with John Krasinski set to reprise the title role. Wendell Pierce, who played Ryan's boss James Greer, is also set to star, while Michael Kelly is in negotiations to reprise his role. Interestingly, there's no word on if the movie is headed to the big screen or if it'll just be for Amazon's Prime Video streaming platform. Despite Jack Ryan's success, the news still comes as somewhat of a surprise to fans who thought they'd seen the last of Krasinski's Tom Clancy protagonist. The show wrapped up its 4th and final season last summer, and Amazon boasts that it's since garnered 1.5 billion minutes of streaming per Nielsen. Surprise! Nintendo just revealed a new app, and it's all about the music of its games. Fittingly titled Nintendo Music, the new app streams songs from nearly 40 years of Nintendo history and is available on iOS and Android smart devices now. You'll need a Nintendo Switch Online membership to start using it, but it's available for those who do for no additional cost. A launch trailer gave us a pretty good idea of what to expect, including an interface that should look pretty familiar to anyone who uses Spotify or Apple Music. Among the franchises whose music are included on the app are Super Mario, Animal Crossing, Splatoon, The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Pokemon, and more. Some of the features, as outlined in Nintendo's launch trailer and press release, include songs that can be streamed online or downloaded for offline listening. Songs will be organized by game, in addition to curated playlists. Users will be able to curate their own playlists. Recommendations based on your Nintendo Switch play history. A spoiler prevention filter, allowing you to hide songs from certain games. And the ability to extend the length of certain songs by 15, 30, or 60 minutes. More music, Nintendo says, will be added over time. Currently, there's no legal way to stream all of Nintendo's classic songs on one place, so it's a pretty big surprise for fans. Personally, I will be doing chores to the Animal Crossing soundtrack and the Wii Shop channel theme. In other Nintendo-related news, check out everything we know about Nintendo's upcoming console, as well as the latest on the company's mysterious recent playtest. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console, and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
spoken layer.